He's got a lifetime record of 40-0 with 25 knockouts. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is my guest. Floyd, good to see you. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing today, Jim?
Floyd, doing great. Listen, they're all big at this level, but how badly do you want and need this fight specifically?
I mean, it's always great to put some extra names on your legacy, you know, when it's all said and done, when you're going down in the Hall of Fame as one of the best fighters to ever live. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Mosley camp has a game plan, but all 40 opponents had a game plan, and the game plan didn't work.
You know, is it another line on your resume, or is that what this is? Do you see this as a legacy fight, and how come?
I mean, I can't really say if Shane Mosley is a future Hall of Famer, because, like I said before, we know he dabbled and dabbled in it and admitted to using enhancement drugs. So we can't say if he's a future Hall of Famer, but, I mean, Floyd Mayweather done it the old-fashioned way, just a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and just a lot of belief.
Floyd, you know, when I look at Mosley, he looks like he may be a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit stronger, might even carry a little more punching power. If that's the case, does that give him any edge?
Well, we all know, of course, this is not a weightlifting contest. So, of course, you know, lifting weights and being strong doesn't win fights. Having great timing and being a very, very smart and intelligent fighter wins fights. I mean, I've been in there before with guys that was a lot bigger and probably hit a lot harder and a lot stronger. But Floyd Mayweather always has the remedy.
Hey, Floyd, let me ask you something. How many times do you think you've won a fight before the fight? For instance, you've been into him pretty good, and does he seem distracted to you?
I think he's out of character because Shane Mosley is not a trash talker. You know, Floyd Mayweather has been talking trash for 40 fights, and I've backed it up for 40 fights. I don't think Shane Mosley he's out of character. So, I mean, my main thing is to go out there and do what I do best, and that's to be the best and be smart. And we have a tremendous game plan. You know, I've been working back with my father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., working with my Uncle Roger, and camp has went well.
Yeah, when you talk that sort of trash, are you just being an entertainer, are you selling tickets, or does that give you an edge by the time you get into the ring?
You know, like I said before, it's many different sides to Floyd Mayweather, and that's just Money Mayweather. That's just one of my characters. But 24/7 is an unbelievable show, and I love to go out there and perform and put on a show for the fans.
Floyd, do you look for a knockout in this fight?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's just like, you know, you go back and look at some of my huge championship fights in the past, and all the fighters that said they were going to knock Floyd Mayweather out, all got knocked out. So, I mean, we all know Mosley hit the canvas before with Vernon Forrest. So, I mean, if you hit the canvas before, you can hit the canvas again. So, our ultimate goal is to break him down and knock Mosley out in the late rounds.
Now, the first thing you said to me was legacy. If you win this fight, historically, where do you think that puts you in the game?
I don't really know, Jim, but like I always said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. I mean, you know, when we talk about pay-per-view, it's Floyd Mayweather. When we talk about highest gate in history, Floyd Mayweather. Who hold the record for pay-per-view, Floyd Mayweather. Who land on the highest percentage, Floyd Mayweather. Who takes the less punishment, Floyd Mayweather. Who won the title the quickest, Floyd Mayweather, 12 months and was world champion. So, I mean, when you just go back and just do your homework, I mean, my stats tell it all.
Floyd, it sounds like you're putting yourself number one. Would you put yourself in front of Muhammad Ali, Ray Robinson, ahead of guys like that?
I have to.
Why do you have to?
I mean,
why you, for instance, instead of Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Robinson?
I mean, why Muhammad Ali and not me?
Muhammad Ali.
I didn't live in his era.
Well, I mean, are you basing that on are you basing it on pay-per-view numbers or body of work?
I have to base it on pay-per-view numbers. Muhammad Ali fought Ken Norton. He really lost all 3 times to Ken Norton. He lost to Leon Spinks, Leon Spinks beat Ali when he had 7 fights, and Ali never even threw no body punches.
Yeah, I think, Floyd, the only thing working, I think, look, I think you're a Hall of Famer. I think you're one of the best. I think the only thing working against you in that argument is quality of opposition. You're unbeaten. You've beaten everybody put in front of you. But I think the quality of opposition.
Just because I'm Floyd Mayweather and I didn't lay on a punishment, there's nothing cool about laying on the ropes, taking punishment, and then coming back and fighting a guy. There's nothing. What's so great about my career is I went out there and done it in great form, in great fashion.
Now, I think
I didn't live in nobody else's era.
I don't think that you should be. What I'm saying.
I dominated.
No, I don't think you should be penalized. I don't think you should take two to give one. I think you're a great defensive fighter. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if we're going to argue about the greatest fighter of all time, the one thing that would probably keep you from getting that spot is quality of opposition.
Okay, what's so great about those fighters back then? What's so great about them? That's not good and great about these fighters now.
I think that when we're talking about historically the greatest fighters of all time, Muhammad Ali, who he fought, what he accomplished, what he brought to the table.
Like that he fought Ken Norton, he lost all 3 times. And what else?
That he came off the ropes, beat George Foreman in Zaire when nobody gave him that chance in that fight. Frazier, the Hall of Famers, the very best.
They don't give me no chance, no credit, and no fights.
What's that?
But Jim, you entitled to your own opinion. This is something that I know, and like I said before, I fight for me and I fight for my family, and of course I always want to entertain the fans and put on a show for the fans. But like I said before, I know deep in my heart that I'm the best.
Okay, now
no matter what nobody say.
Hey, look,
just like you feel like you're the best commentator. But like I said, stats don't lie.
Stats don't lie. I would say if you didn't fight this fight and then were to stop right now, I couldn't put you number 1, Floyd, but you got a fight left. And if you have a fight after this fight, and this fight's with Pacquiao, we could have a very different argument. So if you win this fight, is that second fight still going to happen?
I'm not worried about that. This is what I do. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Only thing I can do is say, an opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one.
We're spending too much time on a topic that we're fighting a fight that's not a fight. We're just having this conversation. What about Pacquiao? Do you think that fight's going to happen if you win this fight?
My main focus is Mosley. All roads leads to Floyd Mayweather. I'm not chasing no opponent down. My main focus is May 1st. And that's why I'm where I'm at. I take one fight at a time.
That's coming up this weekend, a chance to make another mark on the legacy. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd, good to have you back. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Continue that conversation. When we come back, you'll get my takes on whether or not Tiger Woods will face any more heckling